Welcome to this masterclass explainer. Look, if you're an aspiring entrepreneur and you're working with, well, pretty limited cash right now, you are absolutely in the right place. Today, we're breaking down the ultimate step-by-step dropshipping process specifically for beginners. We're going to build a sustainable, cost-effective e-commerce business using the absolute best strategies for 2026. So let's just dive right in. To put things into perspective, the source material for today comes directly from a veteran mentor in the industry. We're talking about someone with 9 years of hard-earned experience who has literally sold over $11 million online. That's right, $11 million. So we're completely skipping the beginner guesswork here. Think of this explainer as your personal mentor to protege guide. We're going to reveal the industry secrets and AI automation tools that will keep you 10 steps ahead of the pack. The core philosophy driving this entire blueprint, it's simple, but man, is it powerful. You are always one product away from changing everything. Seriously, just think about that for a second. A single, highly successful item can totally pivot your financial trajectory from zero orders to life-changing profits. That is the spark, the real magic of this whole business model. So here's our roadmap to finding that life-changing product. We're going to cover winning products, store strategy, sourcing and suppliers, viral video hooks, and finally, mindset and scaling. Let's kick things off with phase 1, winning products, which is absolutely the foundation of this whole thing. Finding the right item is basically the heartbeat of the process. And the best part, if you're a beginner managing a super tight budget, AI data tools can actually do the heavy lifting for your product research nowadays. But you still need strict criteria to spot a real winner. First off, it absolutely has to solve a real problem or just have this massive wow factor. And crucially, it needs to explain itself in 3 seconds or less. I mean, let's face it, modern scrollers just won't wait around. Second, you want to aim for a $25 to $80 price point. Why? Because that allows for a really healthy 2.5 to 3 times markup. And lastly, make sure it's lightweight and easy to ship safely. For beginners, these rules, totally non-negotiable. Oh, and here's a massive beginner myth you need to just completely ignore: product saturation. Our mentor insists that saturation doesn't really exist in the way you might think it does. It's not like the target audience is keeping some master list of who's selling what. Success isn't about avoiding competition. It's simply taking a proven product and marketing it from a completely new angle to a specific, better targeted demographic. All right, moving on to phase 2, store strategy. This is the bootstrapper's blueprint, tailored specifically for aspiring entrepreneurs launching with minimal initial cash. When you're curating your store, you essentially face a choice between evergreen or seasonal products. And our source heavily favors evergreen. I mean, sure, seasonal items like, say, pool inflatables in August, they're going to give you massive traffic spikes, but they also bring steep, sudden drops. Evergreen items, on the other hand, sell year-round. They provide that steady, reliable income you absolutely need for long-term growth. So how do you actually present these items? Well, a major veteran secret is to build a focused niche store rather than a massive general store. Think about it. A general store kind of lacks identity, but a niche store, let's say one exclusively for pet supplies, that really builds long-term customer trust and loyalty. Plus, if one specific dog toy totally flops, your entire brand isn't doomed. You just swap it out. And here is your exact low-cost setup for bootstrapping this whole operation. Look, you do not need thousands of dollars for fancy web designers. Just use AI tools to instantly generate a premium, layout-ready store. Then, capitalize on platform promotions, like those awesome $1 trial periods, and secure a free custom domain name. Boom! You've got a completely professional look with almost zero upfront investment. Okay, let's talk about phase 3, sourcing and suppliers. This is the engine of your back-end operations. It's where you set up reliable inventory management so you don't fall into the classic beginner trap of delayed orders and, angry customers. The crucial move here is ditching standard retail platforms like AliExpress. Seriously, relying on them often leads to incredibly slow shipping times and even locked accounts. Instead, you want to evaluate and partner with dedicated, automated private label suppliers. These direct connections ensure automated inventory tracking, reliable quality control, and drastically faster shipping speeds for your buyers. Let's actually look at the profit potential here with a quick micro case study. The automatic water gun. By working with private suppliers, this viral product can be sourced, with free shipping to the US, by the way, for just $14.67. Meanwhile, competitors are selling it for nearly $40. That kind of margin is exactly how a bootstrapped budget scales up. Now for phase 4, viral video hooks. Think of short-form video platforms, like TikTok, as your ultimate zero-cost megaphone to drive massive organic traffic right to your store. The real secret to unlocking this organic traffic is the 3-second visual hook. Forget those slow, boring unboxing videos. You need an action-first opening that instantly stops a user from scrolling. If your product has a wow factor, you've got to demonstrate it in the very first frame to grab the modern audience's attention right out of the gate. To actually predict potential viral growth, you have to keep a close eye on specific funnel metrics. The absolute gold standard you want to aim for? A click-through rate of 5% on your views, and a conversion rate of 2.5% on those clicks. By religiously monitoring these numbers, you can quickly spot low-performing videos and use that ad data to optimize and fix them. But how do you tailor these hooks to a specific audience demographic? Well, take the super popular humidifier niche, for example. Instead of just competing with standard models, you tailor your hook with a completely unique visual, like a jellyfish humidifier. By finding that special variation and demonstrating it beautifully, you literally crush the standard competition and go viral organically. Finally, we arrive at phase 5, mindset and scaling. Once that organic traffic starts flowing, it's all about maintaining consistency and pushing for long-term growth. Let's address the elephant in the room first. What do you actually do when a video flops? Our mentor shares a hard truth here. Early failures are completely normal. Maintaining a professional mindset requires serious resilience. So if your first video only gets 25 views, you don't quit. You test different creative hooks, tweak the content, and just keep uploading. Consistency early on is literally everything. Now, once you do find a winning video, here is the veteran method for scaling from organic traffic to paid ad campaigns. Step 1, test your creative hooks organically for free. Step 2, analyze the engagement data to clearly identify your winner. And step 3, safely reinvest those early profits into targeted ads for massive, long-term store growth. Which brings us to the ultimate golden rule of bootstrapping from our source. I want you to feel and smell the success before you start to scale. You have to secure real organic success first. Never ever risk significant capital on paid advertisements until the market actually proves your product works. So, we've walked through the entire blueprint together, from utilizing AI for low-cost store building to partnering with reliable private suppliers, all the way to mastering that 3-second TikTok hook. The tools today are just faster and more accessible than ever before. So the only question left for you is, which unique angle will you use to turn your very first product into a life-changing success? Take this blueprint, start testing, and begin your journey today.